Okay, so this is my Castle Grayskull diorama as it is. Here's the OG plastic Castle Grayskull. This is still a work in progress. I'm not really going to do anything. I'm not going to do any major modifications with that. This, again, work in progress. That's why there's all this foam core. Is the Forge of Grayskull. It's seen in the Eternity War version of Masters. So what it is, you have this. You can't really see it that well, but it's essentially a dark gray wall. You can take it off, and it actually has a door kind of molded into it. And then you go into the forge. And with this one, I really tried to kind of mimic some of the filmation stuff, but also stuff from the movies. You can also remove this, take the walls and the ceiling off. I don't know if that's going to stay like that, but we'll see. Here's one wall, and here's a door. I like that the Forge of Grayskull probably just has like random doors to like other dimensions or just mysterious doors in general. That one, I really tried to mimic the motion picture little obelisks that are next to the Grayskull throne. This one, I tried to make it look more filmation-y. I'm not an artist, so I'm just kind of winging it. And then we can see here, these actually light up, but they're dead. Their batteries aren't charged. Kind of just filming this on a whim. You can see the statues. These are actually that one back there that I'm focused on. That one is from the Dollar Tree. It's a ninja, but I thought he looked pretty weird, so I bought him and I painted him. That one is Faker John Cena with the, I don't know what the other guy's name is, but I painted him and I put that armor on him. This is one of the WWE female wrestlers. I don't know her name, but I really like that helmet, so I put it on her. She had red hair, and here's this guy in the kind of this He-Man-ish harness. I'm going to go inside and get you a better view, hopefully. And again, I'm just kind of doing this all on a whim. So, and then here's the forge itself. Here's the hammer that King Grayskull would use to forge power swords, and then He-Man used. And then when these are lit up, it creates kind of a really cool flame effect. You can see like ash and stuff. So, and then there's another door over there, and some weird symbols and some skulls. Whoa. Sorry, I'm probably really taking me on track. So anywho, whoops. So that's the Forge of Grayskull. And then we have here, this is what I'm calling the training room. Again, still work in progress. And this essentially is where, this is the Masters of the WWE ring. This is where they train. Eventually, I'm going to have a few more little details in here, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. And then, next one, next section. This is part of the exterior. I'm still kind of developing some ideas here, but this would be kind of the exterior of Castle Grayskull. It's pretty cool. This is so as you can see, there's a lot of work put into this, and it's been a project and a half. And to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure like how much further I'm going to go, because it is cost money, not a ton. It's been well under 1,000, but it's cost money. So this is just a big corridor. I thought was kind of neat. And there's like two little pits, and it leads into the study. And I don't know what kind of light we're going to have in here, but there's I made this little study because I like the idea of the sorceress kind of coming down here and chilling out and reading the book in front of a fire. And I actually have like a little flame effect to put up there. So Here's the pride and joy. This is the library. I have a bunch of accessories that I'll show in a second. But yeah, this is what I'm really happy with. If the rest of this thing goes down, I'd be happy just to keep the library. I think it's a really cool set that I did. It's got like a nice window. And then here's an open air corridor. And again, I'm not an artist, but I have this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these stairs here, but I wanted to have like this mural that was kind of taking a lot of Motu lore and putting it all together. So you've got like, you know, some tri-solar system stuff in there. There's the tri-solar system suns, and there's Castle Grayskull, and there's Grayskull Tower, and Central Tower, and Viper Tower, a Horde symbol. That's supposed to be Nordor from New Adventures, Snake Mountain, of course. And then these symbols down here are supposed to be from the Eternity War stuff. And I try to come up with some way to put in Princesses of Power. Oh, there's the Crystal Castle. But it's actually really difficult to find a way to infuse that. I like the idea of, you know, all of Motu being kind of represented in this. So I'm really excited. I really love it. I've posted before some figures in here. Like I said, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly because I just kind of was like putting it all together today because I got to clean up. It's gigantic. I don't know how longer this is going to be sustainable or usable in any way. You know, and I've also created some environments. I'll take us over there. This is, it's right here. And again, we're in my creepy basement, so bear with me. This is the sort of the sort of the land bridge in front of Castle Grayskull, the sort of the battleground, and that's stuff's get thrown up. This is the land bridge in front of Castle Grayskull. This is from like a skeleton that I bought at like CVS a couple years ago, and they were gonna throw them out, and I'm like, I'll buy them for $60, and they're like, okay. And all sorts of other little accessories and rocks and stuff I've gotten from Amazon or when my wife worked at Joann Fabrics. So that's that over there. Oh, there's one more environment. I'll just swing this over there. This is the Fright Zone. I'll do another video on that eventually. Here's another environment. This is the Evergreen Forest, and it empties out into this area, which then connects with that over there. So that's pretty much it. That's my really nerdy He-Man project. I have no idea how much further this is going to go. I don't know how much energy I have for it. But it's fun, and I think that's kind of what matters, you know, when you're doing a big project like this. At what point does it become not so fun? At what point is it still fun? So, and right now it's still fun, but I can kind of see, like, the writing's on the wall a little bit. You know, I made a list a couple years ago that I wanted to put together a massive Masters of the Universe diorama before I'm 40. And I think this is really going to be sort of the centerpiece of that diorama. You know, I don't really like it all laid out like this, but I also don't like it. I got to kind of figure some logistical stuff out with this thing now that I'm putting it together. But, yeah. So, that's that. Thanks. Good journey.